how to achieve appreciation. How to feel gratitude for whatever it is that we have in our life. So first of all, we have to know it's one of the struggles, one of the wars that we have against the Yetzer Hara. The Yetzer Hara is making everything to be casual. Everything is normal, nothing happening. Hashem doesn't care about you. Just the wheel is rolling, and you're part of that. Everything is like happening by default, and that's it. There's nothing special about you, nothing special about anything that is happening with you. That's kind of the words of the Yetzer Hara, the way that the Yetzer Hara is trying to convince us to look on life. And the Torah is teaching us that we have to look on life exactly the opposite. Everything is a yichapradit. Hashem is interfering with every step that you take, with every breath that you breathe, with every time that your heart, moves. Everything. There's no exceptions. Hashem is there all the time. So what do you need to be able to appreciate it? So, unfortunately, for most of the people, they need to have some kind of a problem, and then when the problem gets resolved, so then they can appreciate the solution of that. So for someone that, for example, Chas v'shulam lo aleinu, he had hard time to breathe, or he had some kind of a heart problem, and then he's getting healed, so then so good to breathe. Oh, someone that couldn't see, and all of a sudden he opens his eyes. Oh, wow, what a world! So many colors, and so on, right? So obviously, as much as we are learning how to appreciate whatever it is that we have, Hashem doesn't have to put us in all kinds of struggles and difficulties to be resolved that will get to that point of appreciation. So I can say about myself that many times I'm getting to all kinds of difficulties and struggles, things that I need to get over within myself, and I have to remind myself what it's about. So I find all kinds of ways of how to remind myself in a nice, easy way without getting into too much stress and struggle. So it can be a song that you make up the words for yourself that will be a kind of a buzzword for you. So whatever. Just for example, for me, one of the challenges I think for every parent is to raise children in the right way, and many times children are not behaving, and you want the children to behave, to have manners and this and that, and it's many times it's kind of disappointing. You see a behavior that it's not what you want, whatever it is. So I made myself a joke that they're acting like children. What's going on? How can it be they're acting like children? To remind myself that they are children. What do you expect? You expect them to be adults. Obviously they're acting like children. You're crazy to think that they're gonna behave like people that are already mature. Even people that are mature, like adults, they are usually acting like children. So children, okay, so they're acting like children. What do you want from them? They are children, and so on. Yeah. So all kinds of different things like that. Whatever it is, when I had babies that I need to diaper, and it was sometimes it was difficult for me, So I used to pretend for myself. Let's say Chas v'shulam, you don't have a child now, you don't have children, and Hashem is telling you, I'll give you a child, but you will need to diaper him. Do you accept the child? Obviously, I accept the child. I want the child. So okay, so that's the price that you have to pay, and so on. That's things that for me, I found that it was helpful, and it can be anything, whatever is the struggle, whatever is the thing that someone is challenged that is going through life. You have to find all kinds of ways, tricks. It says "Betachbulot taseh lechem melchama." You have to find new tricks for the war every time. So this is the war against the Yetzer Hara. and we have to learn how to fight the war. Find every person have to get his own like personal tricks of how to win that war. So going back to the original question about having appreciation, I would say whatever it is that you want to appreciate, look deep into that thing. Look deep. As when you look deep into something, so the deep observation, you see there's so many wonders there, your heart starts to appreciate it. Whatever it is. Let's say, for example, let's say somebody, he feels that can't walk anymore with his old shoes. I have to get new pair of shoes. So okay, fine. If you have the money and your shoes are, you need to change your shoes, so change your shoes. But someone that doesn't have the money, or his shoes are really like good shoes, just he gets bored by them. So to start to look into that deeply, and to fill the heart with appreciation for, look, it's not for granted that they have shoes. There's plenty of people in the world that they don't have shoes at all, or they, whatever it is, and so on and so forth. And the way that I got those shoes, it's another miracle. And whatever it is, you need to expand the whatever it is that you're looking at, and as much as you're looking deeper, you can appreciate it more. So I think it's a matter of practice, like to have that deep observation into reality, into life. It's a matter of practice. We need to train ourselves into it. Most of the people, they are very shallow. They look on life very, very surface look. And to be able to stop that kind of surface look and to focus on one thing and to go deeper into that thing, that needs training. It needs power of the inner being. So for me, it's definitely connected with meditation. So someone that you have the skills of meditation, so he can take any part of his life and to meditate on that part of his life, and through the meditation to get deeper look that will bring him to a point of appreciation. And for me, that's one of the things that I'm trying to teach, is that point. Because when we appreciate whatever it is that we have, so then Hashem see, you like it? So I'm going to give you more than that. Oh Hashem. Appreciate it? Good. Now you made yourself to be a vessel to receive even more abundance. B'ezrat Hashem. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, amen v'amen.